Mr. Chancellor, I present to you Ms. Katie Taylor, an accomplished and trailblazing business person in many areas, including hospitality, financial services, and philanthropy. Ms. Taylor's career represents decades of progressive and exemplary leadership, culminating with her appointment as President and Chief Executive Officer of the Four Seasons Hotel and Resorts in 2010. In this position, she became the second CEO in the company's history and the only woman among the top 10 hotel operators by revenue. During this time, she was instrumental in establishing the firm's global portfolio of luxury properties and in ensuring the brand's international success. In addition to her impressive contributions to the business world, Ms. Taylor is also known for her will to improve society and her involvement in important social issues. For example, in 2013, she made a determined effort to promote gender equality in the workplace by spearheading the Ontario Securities Commission Comply or Explain rule, which requires corporations in Ontario to disclose the number of women in leadership positions. She's also the director and chair of the Sick Kids Foundation, the fundraising organization for the Hospital for Sick Children in Toronto, one of the world's foremost pediatric health care institutions in Canada. In 2014, Ms. Taylor was appointed chair of the board of the director of the Royal Bank of Canada, becoming the first woman in Canada to chair the board of a major chartered bank. For her recognized business expertise and impactful community engagement, Ms. Taylor has been awarded many honors, including being named a member of the Order of Canada in June 2016. At this hotel, we aim to develop broad-thinking business leaders who have a global outlook and understand the importance of personal responsibility, attributes epitomized by Ms. Taylor herself. Her exceptional career and strong sense of public service makes her an inspiring role model for all McGill students. And it is with great pride that we honor her wonderful achievements today. Mr. Chancellor, I present to you Ms. Kathleen Taylor so that you may confer upon her the degree of Doctor of Science honoris causa.
I now invite our newest McGill graduate, Dr. Kathleen Taylor, to deliver the Convocation Address. Dr. Taylor.
Well, good morning. Chancellor Meehan, thank you. Principal and Vice Chancellor Fortier, Mr. Kip Cobbett, Chair of your Board of Governors, and Dean Bejo. Incredible proud parents, grandparents, family, special guests, but most of all, members of the 2017 graduating class of the Des Hotels Faculty of Management. As you can appreciate, it's an incredible honor for me to be here today to receive this wonderful degree on your special day from the globally renowned McGill University. I say to people, whoever would have thought that a young girl from small town Ontario would someday, with little in the way, I might say, of role models or opportunities, someday stand on this stage and have the chance to share this amazing milestone with you. It's interesting to note, though, that this is our second, and I would say consecutive visit to this beautiful ceremony. My husband Neil and I were here last year to mark the graduation of our youngest daughter, as she managed to get the extended family's first McGill degree before I did. Of course, today we gather to honor the achievements of this remarkable group of graduates, taking a few minutes to celebrate the accomplishments that have brought you here, and then looking forward to the opportunities and successes that lie ahead. As you know well, change across the world is occurring faster than ever before, disrupting how we do business, calling for different and new ideas, different ways of working. So as Canada marks its 150 years of nationhood, let's make sure that all of you help us define the next 150. You are the young leaders who will fundamentally reimagine how we do things, bring those new skills to bear, introduce us to new perspectives, and act as change makers, really important change makers in business and in society. Fueling this journey will be your own expectations, and you should have very, very high expectations. You should expect to live and lead in a world that delivers more opportunity for all, where individuals, no matter their background, gender, or identity, are in a position to fully contribute and succeed. Sounds great, right? But there is a catch. In order for you to expect so much better of the world, you need to expect so very much of yourselves. Your convocation today does not mark the end of your learning, not by a long shot. It's the beginning of a lifelong journey to redefine the future, your future. And even at this stage of your careers, I ask you to take charge of that future. As the former president and CEO of Four Seasons Hotels and Resorts, and now the chair of the board of the Royal Bank, as well as a board member of a number of for-profit and charitable organizations, I can tell you that business has given me tremendous opportunities to affect change. I've helped build international brands, work with incredible people across the world, and driven positive social change along the way. But the one thing I learned early on is you can't count on things to happen, decisions to be made, or opportunities to arrive. You have to go out and make them happen. To do this, you will bring your global mindsets, minds that are open to new ideas and different approaches, and minds that are prepared to build and unite a true team, because no one of us is ever as good as all of us. So as we send you off as newly minted business grads, I want to share with you just a few key lessons that I've learned and lived by over the course of my career. If they help you in even just a small way, then I will have done my job today. First, I say, always lead using the power of your personal authenticity. Be true to yourself, always. It sounds obvious, I know, but if you're not reflecting your true self, you can't really expect others to relate to you. Authentic leaders use their minds to the fullest, but they also lead with their hearts, with intelligence and emotion, remembering that business is always personal, which ties me directly to my second lesson. Never lead through the power of position, only through the power of example. Trust is the currency of great leadership, and I learned in my career that people will perform at extremely high levels if they believe in what they're doing, feel they're part of a culture and a value system they can relate to, working with leaders that they trust. So I ask you again, get out there and be one of those leaders. Third, be a student of people and a master of relationships. Every person you will encounter in life has experiences and perceptions that have shaped their own realities, and it's important to acknowledge them and learn from their reality. There's no doubt that the hard stuff about harnessing the diversity of people's thoughts and perspectives is often the soft stuff of effective leadership and effective management. It's a great gift to have the ability to see the world from another's perspective. It's also crucial, in my opinion, to effective tactics and successful strategies. Fourth, surround yourself with people who think you can be better than you think you can be. Success in life is a team sport, so build a network of people who believe in you and who will push you and lean on them. The best leaders surround themselves with the best people. Best friends and life partners and mentors, they're all there waiting to give you their perspectives and support. So take it on board, listen to it, adapt your own thinking to it. It can only make you a better leader in the long run. And lastly, I remind you that resilient confidence succeeds, and then it fails, and then it succeeds again. To flourish in global business and in a man's world, I had to develop my own brand of confidence, which has been variously described as determined, but not arrogant, thoughtful, but not afraid, strong, but sometimes wrong. Remember, the opposite of success is not failure. It's not trying. Often, successful people appear on the surface to have had an easy time of it, but this is rarely the case. We are all defined by how we deal with our failures. My own setbacks have taught me tenaciousness, persistence, and adaptability. I think these are all the secrets to long-term success, always supported by confidence, resilient, unwavering confidence. So be brave, take chances, aim high. Even if you fall short, you will have accomplished something remarkable. Falling down is a part of life. Getting up, that is living. So in closing, let me say once again how deeply honored I am to join all of you here today as a McGill University alum. It is a privilege to have the opportunity to work with Principal Fortier and her team and colleagues to ensure that McGill grows ever stronger in the years ahead. And to you, our graduates, you have chosen to be leaders, to be change agents for yourselves and for the world. This is your time, and we need you to succeed. Congratulations once again, and enjoy the rest of this spectacular day.